Hi, everybody. This is Daniel Warren Hill with Alchemical Records, and I am sitting with Melissa Quinn Fox, the recent recipient of the Best Country Americana Song from the Wammie Awards for 2022, with her release Back There. How are you, Melissa?
I'm great. How you doing?
Good. Thank you so much for being on the call.
Oh, my pleasure.
I want to dive right in. This is, for Washington D.C. area resident and musician, in the local community. The Wammie Awards are definitely one of the biggest, like victories that local musicians can celebrate. You released Back There as a single in 2021, along with a number of other singles, Fickle Girl, I'm Through, and Walk Away, as well as your debut single, Give It a Try. What do you think it was about Back There that stood out to fans and Wammie Award judges compared to these other beautiful songs you introduced last year?
I think just telling the story about the stories about a relationship that once was new and alive and vibrant and passion, a lot of passion in it, and then just kind of slowly, things happen in life and you just take a turn and you end up in a place with in your relationship with that person you're in the relationship with that you don't know how you got there and you're just really searching trying to get back to that place where you fell in love. So I think that just kind of really maybe resonated with a lot of people that have maybe been through that experience. And it could be like with someone like a relationship or even with like a family member or a friend. So I think it kind of can be, seen as it could just touch somebody in different ways.
What does it mean to you as an artist to receive a Wammie Award and recognition for this song? And what does it mean to you to be an artist, in particular from the Washington D.C. area?
Oh, wow. I'm really honored that I was nominated and extremely honored that I received the award. I've been writing songs for a long time and just recently just started releasing them starting in 2021. So just the fact that I, was nominated and received it the first year that I released songs is just a complete honor and makes me feel so great, just realizing yeah, I am a songwriter. I have always been a songwriter and just finally like owning it and just living it. So it feels so great. And I moved here in 2010 and I moved away for a few years, like a few years later, but I've been here for a while now. And it's just, I was singing with other bands and I just kind of, just jumping on. I always did like acoustic stuff on my own, but I never really set out full fledged as an artist. So just being able to receive this honor in this great city with so many talented musicians, like so many amazing different types of music here. It's just a really big honor, and I'm glad to represent like country music in the Washington D.C. area.
Who are some of your other favorite country acts in the region?
Well, I recently, I've kind of looked into a lot of artists since being nominated. Annie Stokes, she's a great local artist as well. I was listening to her a lot of stuff. Karen Jonas is a very talented, well-known country Americana artist around here. My friend Chris Wrench, he's like kind of he plays out around. He's kind of a modest guy. He doesn't play as much as I do, but he has a fantastic voice and great songwriter too. So there's just so many to name. There's just so many talented folks in this area.
You've already released your first single of 2022, Running on Empty. What can you tell us about that?
I actually wrote that one years ago when I was working at an Olive Garden in Pittsburgh after college, and I was waiting tables and playing open mics. I think at the time, coffee shops, and it was just kind of about trying to figure out where life's going to take me. And I think just being in a relationship and just having something to look forward to, like working hard and like at the end of the day, you just want to see that person that you're in love with, and it's just like, come on, make this day worth it. I can't wait to see you. So it's definitely a flashback song for me, and I'm so happy I finally released it this year.
Is there anything else coming up in 2022, new releases or shows that you'd like to tell us about?
Oh, sure. Well, actually, this Friday, the 22nd, I'm releasing my second single this year. It's called Cross That Line, and it's the newest single that I wrote. I wrote it this past year with the help of Todd Wright. He's a great local songwriter and producer. His company is Half King Music. So he actually produced and recorded Give It a Try, Walk Away, and I'm Through for me last year. So those three songs I brought to him and we tweaked them. You know, he helped me rewrite a few lines here and there and helped me with the production and the music and everything. So he's fantastic. So this is the first song I actually like wrote. I brought the idea to him, but then we like kind of wrote it together like from scratch. So it's exciting to work with another songwriter from the get go. And we're working on another one right now. That's going to be hopefully be done in a couple months, 1 or 2 months. But like this process line is probably my favorite one I've written so far. So I'm really excited. It's coming out this Friday.
Congratulations on the new music and
Thank
congratulations
you.
on your Wammie award.
Thank you so much.